What's up, guys? So you may be asking what is with the title of the video. Now, for those of you that haven't been playing since Christmas, or who might have just not been paying attention to the forums around that time, there was a player named Titan, and it was on server 271 where we first heard about him when there was a forum post saying he topped up 200,000 gold on ultimate charge. Now, people did say he topped up 200k within 15 to 10 minutes, and I think it was towards the end of the ultimate charge as well. But he came out of nowhere. He was just a brand new player. I think he started late on the server as well. Level 13, winning a 200k ultimate charge. So when he topped up 200k gold, he received about, I guess, 60k gold from rebates. And winning ultimate charge first place gave him another 200k gold. So Titan was left with 460k gold. It could have been more than that, but at the very least he had 460k gold to start his new account. Now, I remember when we first heard about Titan, the forums were going crazy. Everybody was talking about him. They weren't sure what to think. I mean, you just have a new player come out on an old server, dropping VIP 10 money, $5,000, and then making sure he won ultimate charge with that. So as a level 13, he already started with a Hikifune, Kurenji, White Ichigo, and he even got a Hisagi. Now we fast forward a couple of days. Right, he starts going into a spending spree. Now you notice he did get Tensa Zangetsu. He got a true Shikai Ichigo. First of all, the biggest suspicion was that you couldn't even get TSI and Tensa Zangetsu in those events. Now we're gonna go back to that further in the video, but I'm just gonna show off his progress as mostly screenshots that I found through the forums. Then you can see he started putting his high agility stones, basically all his high stones on his characters. His BP started skyrocketing. At level 59, he had 161k on the main. It was just unreal. I mean, towards level 70, he almost had 600,000 battle power. I mean, he had stacked characters, very high stones. He just didn't really have the equipment. But taking a look at this screenshot, this is from he was level 80. So at level 80, he had an Ichibei that he was using. It didn't really make sense either, because why would you get an Ichibei when you already had a true Shikai Ichigo anyway? But he started using an Ichibei. He got level 80 ultimate sets for everybody at level 80. He had a huge BP boost. By level 80, by level 70 actually, he already took over the rank 1 spot on the server. And by level 80, he probably had around, I don't even know, 800k battle power, give or take. As you can see, all his characters, his White Ichigo, his Hikifune. Now, basically, there wasn't much screenshots at level 95, but you can see his Ichibei. 15 levels more. He had 5 mods on Ichibei, 700k BP, level 90 ultimate set, already 2 mil HP with Reiatsu. That was some drastic changes within 15 levels. And there you have a screenshot of basically Titan blocking people when he was in the CSB. I mean, this guy he came out of nowhere and people weren't even sure what to think about him. Now here's a battle report of Titan at level 80. I mean, he's fighting against Athena. Athena also wanted to win the ultimate charge. He planned that 20k was going to win it for him, but then Titan just showed up out of nowhere and just basically stole the show of it. But I mean, not much to think. He's got a very stacked team. Tensa Zangetsu. But now we go to the Conspiracies itself. So the first screenshot at the top, Kaizer, he was the number 1 from the server of 271. Now, he doesn't even know what happened, but Titan just came out of nowhere. He came out of nowhere. I mean, he said that he basically quit as soon as he came out. He was talking about how he spent $3,000 to keep rank 1. He had a TSI and a Tensa, or TSI and a Mugetsu, because those are his favorite characters. He won an ultimate charge in the past. He won the ultimate charge for 100k gold the month before Titan, and the month after him, Titan comes in with a 200k. So basically all this just makes Kaizer quit, He doesn't want to deal with the server anymore. He knew he couldn't compete against it because it was basically proven that Titan wasn't a legitimate player. He was just there by Go Games. And then you had Hell Destroyer, who kept giving basically updates to the forum post. He was saying that, oh, he defeated the rank 1 on the server, Kaizer, when he was at level 72 with 565k battle power. And Kaizer was level 81 at the time. Then, a little bit after that, Titan also got 600k BP. And that was basically when Kaizer quit. He destroyed his whole account. He literally took everything off his partners, sold it, fired everybody. He even disbanded the guild. It was the highest level guild on the server. I mean, a lot of stuff was going on. The forums were going crazy. Now we look at it. Aristius was basically showing off that those were the events that were going on. Now, there was a Tensa in Pyramid when he basically could have gotten it, but there was no TSI in any of the events. So people did not even know where he got the TSI. And since he topped up the events before from Ultimate Charge, how did he get a Tensa in Pyramid? I mean, pretty sure he didn't top up again. Then Natsu was the one who sent an email to Go Games. And basically they just said they checked the player. They said that the payment went through on December 9th. He bought the Zanpakuto and Vanguard you mentioned in the mail. Now Natsu said that he didn't even say what Vanguard or Zanpakuto. He didn't talk about that. He just said, was the player legit? Everyone was basically saying this is a complete conspiracy. Now we're going on to the next screenshots. Bra sent him an email. Everyone was basically sending emails about this account, and Go Games just kept covering it up. They kept basically saying this player was good. He is just a rich player who topped up. According to the records, everything was good. He said that, oh, only employees can play on test servers. They can't play on normal servers. Aristius again saying basically what Go Games said. They said employees are only allowed to play on a test server. Now, they received several mails and screenshots about the player. Everybody was reporting him and complaining about him. Now, they said that according to their own event plans, TSI and Ichibe were available in the anniversary feast which just ended. And about his Zanpakuto, Tenso is available in the next event, for which was Pyramid, December 6th to 10th. So, if he topped up the week before, got TSI before the events ended, and then went for the Tensa next event, he didn't top up. So he got both of them in the same event cycle, when you couldn't get both. And people were saying there was no TSI. So, them basically saying that he was in Anniversary Feast was pretty much a lie. Now, there was a lot going on. A couple days later, now Mickey was even saying that he got another email, I believe. I'm not sure if he was sending the email out or if that's what he got back. But it's just, I believe that's what he was actually sending out to them. But looking at the bottom screenshots, basically anyone who was messaging Titan ended up getting muted. They ended up getting muted by him. So you already know that he was basically a protected account. He was there to just, I don't even know what the purpose of that account was, but people that were PMing him ended up getting muted. Some people even got banned on the forums. Some of the threads got erased about him. There's not too many forum threads about Titan left. And the biggest mystery about Titan was he played for about 15 minutes a day. He didn't do events. He didn't do anything. And it's just really suspicious. But now I have to bring to you, after summarizing what happened in case you weren't aware of that, now we're going to have to go to Titan coming back. So guys, we are now on server 272. Titan was originally from 271, but I made an account here since it's merged. But my friend Rin and Desire brought this to my attention while I was streaming, and I was just really shocked to see that Titan has come back. But he has come back under a different name. It's no longer Titan. It's been changed to Ultimate Swag. Now, as far as Desire told me, he was level 103 today, and he started at 4.2 million battle power. Throughout the day, he just went from level 103 to 110. It is literally impossible to jump that many levels in one day when you're at level 103. There's a limit to how much vitality you could buy. Unless he had over 10,000 vitality stacked. I'm not even sure how much vitality you would need to go from 103 to 110. But as far as I can say, it's pretty much impossible for even top spenders It is very unlikely that you could go from 103 to 110 in one day. Now, his battle power went from 4.2 million to 5.2 million within this entire day. Now, as far as I know, he stopped because he was going to reincarnate or something. He didn't plan on going past 110. If you check the arena, it still says Titan, even though he changed his name. Now, if you were to change your name with a name card, pretty sure that it would change your name everywhere. So I'm kind of assuming that his name was changed from the server itself and the character data, and it just didn't reflect on the arena yet. But I mean, the only thing I want to point out is that his accessories aren't ultimate. They're just basically the level 100 accessories from the campaigns. So I won't be showing them off. I mean, maybe in a couple of days he'll actually be able to have some ultimates, or you don't even know what can happen on this account. But his main itself has a perfect Kido attack Hogyoku, godlike Kido attack and damage, godlike Kido attack and speed, and a perfect speed Hogyoku. Now he has a 110 set, fully infused, I mean pretty much refined as well. He has level 9 agility, level 10 wisdoms, staminas, block, counters, crits. Pay attention to his fury stones. I mean, this is a basic pure T1. Actually, I think he's missing 1 mega. Yeah, he's actually missing 1 mega. You need 2 megas and 4 supers. So he's missing that. He's missing 1 point for turn 1. But, oh, actually, not everything is fully infused. But his Kido weapon and his boots are. So, I mean, this is a very powerful main. For him to come back, already have this. Plus, he has tier 11 Hogus that aren't maxed out, but they have a decent amount of levels into them. And if you notice, he also has Katen Kyokotsu. He doesn't have Tensa Zangetsu anymore. So, I mean, look at these stats. 90% crit, 90% break defense, 260% hit, 90% counter, 90% block. This is ridiculous. Then you look at his Hisagi. He has the 4th mod, which gives him 12% extra attack and damage rate, plus the 2nd mod, which gives him 8% attack and damage rate. Now, his Hogyokus, he also has the godlike physical attack and HP, perfect HP, godlike physical defense and HP. Pretty much has all the godlikes on all his event partners. This is ridiculous. Look at his Hogus, tier 12s as well. I'm pretty sure the stamina is maxed. The wisdom, pretty sure the strength is maxed as well. The wisdom is decently leveled, and then the agility maybe has like 1 or 2 levels into it. But look at the stones. I mean, fully infused weapon, level 10 boots. It seems to be like a repeating pattern so far. Within 2 characters, he has the same infused level on his weapon, and then 10 on the boots, but everything else is 0. So he has level 12 strengths. He even has wisdoms. He has staminas. He has crits, block, break defense. He doesn't have any fury stones on Hisagi. Now, he has 98% crit, 226% hit, 94% break defense, 90% block, and 90% counter. Now, looking at his most stacked partner is his Senjumaru. So, he has as well godlike damage rate. Look at the level of the Hogyokus. They've all been leveled up. I mean, the amount of speed that he's been getting. All his Hogyokus are pretty much godlike. It's very impossible to achieve those because I don't even think there's events where you can actually get the fragments from itself. So this is really, really unbelievable. Looking at his gear, this gear has level 20 boots infused and level 20 weapon. Fully modded, so Senjumaru ignores invincibility. She can even break the support combo rate. Gives 20% extra speed. Her Hogyoku, the agility and wisdom is maxed, as well as the stamina. I mean, level 12 agilities, wisdom, stamina. He has Zangetsu Fury Stones. Zangetsu, that is 1 more tier above Mega. So he has over turn 1 on his Senjumaru. Like, this is ridiculous. I mean, 768,000 speed, 546k strategy attack. He has 94% crit, 371% hit, 94% break defense, 90% counter. He doesn't have any block. Then we take a look at his Namaya, fully modified. He gets the speed halo, 10% speed for the entire team, a ton of Kido attack, more speed for himself. I mean, look at his Hogyokus. They're still all godlikes. And the Kido attack one has been leveled up. Looking at his Hogus, same thing. Max wisdom, max agility. It's like level 5 or 6 stamina. It's really unbelievable what he has on this account. Now he goes back to having 20 on the weapon and then 10 back on the boots. But level 12 agilities, wisdoms. He has Red Moon Fury Stones. That's above Zangetsu. I don't even think we have seen Red Moon Fury Stones. I know Dottie has a turn 1 guide, and we don't even know the name of the stone after Zangetsu. But Red Moon Fury Stone is after it, and then he has Eclipse Stones, which are the last here. So this Nemaya gets turn 1 with freaking 3 Eclipse Fury Stones and 1 Red Moon Stone. Not to mention 366% hit, 94% crit, 94% break defense, and no counter, no block. It doesn't even seem like he has any evolutions on these characters as well. I mean, they barely break the cap, so he might have level 5 or 6 evolutions. Now looking at his Yawatch. So someone told me that he now has a fully modified Yawatch. I kind of thought that he had that before, I'm not sure. But fully modified Yawatch, as well as his perfect and godlike Hogyoku's. He only has tier 11s on his entire team. He doesn't have anything else. He has a max strength, almost max agility, pretty high level stamina, maybe level 6 stamina, 7 stamina. Now, looking at his gear, max weapon, max boots. This is the first set that has almost maxed everything except for a cape and a belt. I mean, level 12 strengths, more Eclipse Fury Stones. He has dodges, blocks, counters. Most of the highest level stones here, level 10s, 11s, and 12s. Nothing lower. This is really hard to believe. And, I mean, he has over 1.1 million battle power on your watch. Then look at his stats. He has 313% hit, 109% crit, 106% break defense, 92% counter, 91% block rate, 40% dodge, 611,000 physical attack. I have a top, like basically all the top players of US Bleach Online that are above 5 million battle power. And I'm pretty sure that this Yawatch has more physical attack than most of the people on that list. Or at least as far as I have seen their stats. Like even 368,000 speed. This is unreal. It actually seems like this Yawatch has pretty high evils just because he goes over the crit cap. Might even have bombs. You don't even know. You don't even know what exclusive level he could be having. I mean, these are some very powerful partners. He also has his Ichibei with level 90 set that he doesn't use. No Hogus, no Hogyokus, but a fully modded Ichibei just sitting there. I mean, I would just replace Hisagi and run Ichibei, but with this battle power, he doesn't even need to run a Vanguard. I mean, even a Hikifune with 4th mod, or 5th mod, sorry. No Hogus, level 90 gear, no Hogyokus as well. He has a Mugetsu with 2nd modify. He has a Bankai Rukia. The Trushikai Ichigo that he got but never used. I mean, I don't think I ever seen him use that Trushikai Ichigo. He has a Demon Ichigo. He has a Soifon. He has a Karinji. The white Ichigo that he used to use. He hasn't used it since level 81. That was when he probably switched over to having Yawatch or something. He has the Ichigo Kurosaki. So he even has the Christmas Ichigo. And from the earlier screenshots when I was showing you them, we never even seen that Christmas Ichigo in the partners list. So, I mean, he probably had it hiding in the bags, but all I have to say is that Titan is back, and, I mean, you'll probably see him online trying to do stuff, catch up on his battle power. Getting from level 103 to 110 and reaching 5.2 mil battle power from 4.2 seems unbelievable. Even Desire said that he wanted to join her guild, and it's just, oh man, like, all I have to say is that if Titan is back for good, then he's gonna be the new rank 1 in the CSB. But hopefully you guys liked this video. Just really had to get it out because this needs to be made aware to those people that don't know who he is, and especially as seeing him come back all of a sudden just doesn't make sense. He's been almost gone for 5-6 months. He rarely played, he rarely plays. Just him coming back all of a sudden is just really unbelievable. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm gonna be trying to get you more interesting videos, trying to steer clear of these daily routines, and just hearing about Titan basically allowed me to bring this video to you guys. But Thank you again for watching, and stay tuned for more.